Bitcoin is on the way to 100K. We broke out of the falling wedge, and the price target, you remember, you measure from the first touch point to the last touch point downwards, and the price target was very clear. The price target is still 100,000. We are on the way up. There's a little bit danger right now, which I want to share with you, and we have another pattern, and we speak about altcoins. So first, let's start about the danger, because the danger is here. We have here this support line, which we retested several times. You see, we make it blue. So it was previously resistance here, and it was here the resistance, and it turned into support, which is fine right now. But we shouldn't break here this line at around 94,700 or 95K. Let's say 95K. In case we're breaking 95K, then the danger is that we are falling down to 85K or lower. Why we cannot break the whole time this line at exactly approximately 97K, 96K? We cannot break this line because there is a very clear volume showing us, which is a big resistance for us here. This 97, 96K area, you see there's a lot of volume. Before we had here a lot of volume at 90K, you see here. This is also why we saw a reversal to the upside. So now, as I told you the whole time, we have to break this 97, 96 wall in order to go up to 100K or even higher. If we are watching also not only this, if we are watching the long short ratio, we see in case we are getting to 100K, we see over 1.4 billion getting liquidated, 1.4 billion shorts getting liquidated. Yes, on the other hand, we have a lot of longs which could get liquidated, but if you're zooming out on the 7-day, then you see much more people are shorting Bitcoin right now than longing, and it's very dangerous to short. I would not short in a bull market. You see here over 8 billion worth of shorts get liquidated in case Bitcoin reaching 106K. And now I want to speak about the other pattern which we have here. So one, it's the falling wedge where we have the 100K price target. But there is another pattern which unfolded just right now. If you put here the lines like this, then you see it already. We have here a very clear symmetrical triangle. And this symmetrical triangle where we could bounce between would be the low. We could go to 91K again. So in case you're breaking this line at 95K, which I showed you before, which is exactly here at 94,700, 95K. In case we're breaking down, we have here, according to the symmetrical triangle, we would have support to 91K, but if we break also 91K, then we're going to 85 or lower. So, but the much more exciting part about is you measure it from the top to the downside, and the price tag in case you're breaking up would be around 106K. So this is super interesting. But what is much more crazier is the total crypto market cap. And the total crypto market cap, wait a minute, where was it? This is the total market cap here. The total crypto market cap, we broke the all-time high. We are retested the all-time high already. We see we are going up again, and according to the previous bull market, as soon as we broke the all-time high, we saw a pump of over, in the total crypto market, of over around 50% pump. So if this would repeat, we would see a pump of over 50% in the total crypto market, which would mean $4.5 trillion total crypto market. I want to stay pessimistic here because it's nice if we see right now in the next days pump to $4.5 trillion. It would mean our altcoins would go crazy, Bitcoin would go crazy. I want to be pessimistic and would say the half of it, since the market cap is higher now, I would say 25%, it would bring us to $3.8 trillion. But the nice thing about altcoins is that we are about to break this massive channel, which is already since September or August 2022, where Bitcoin dominance is heading between this ups and downs, support and resistance. And as soon as we break this resistance to the downside, we will see a massive, even a bigger altcoin rally than we see it already. And you know, I'm at over $4 million long. Here, some trades turned green. We see here Render, $30,000 in a profit. We see GME, $2,000 in profit. Soon Turbo turning into also profits. Right now, you see just turned green. And Render is my biggest position in profits right now here on Bitget, 100k in profit. Ondo is $30 in profit, $160 in profit. UMA is $400 in profit. And on Max I have also some position open. Also Render, NMR $2,000 and UTK $1,000 in profit. So it looks for now nice, and we are expecting here crazy altcoin season, a really crazy altcoin season. And also what speaks for it is the total crypto market cap too, which excluding Bitcoin. And as I showed you also before this, how we exactly knew that we are already in an altcoin season. We are only speaking about two phases. The altcoin season, which we are right now, which started already because altcoins pumped already 50, 100%. But there's a second phase, which is the mind-blowing phase. It's exactly when we hit the total the Bitcoin dominance. If it starts dropping, this is the first indicator. And the second indicator is as soon as the total crypto market cap 2, which is excluding Bitcoin, breaking above our all-time high from 2021, this is exactly when the crazy part of the Bitcoin rally is starting. And then we are heading here to $2.5 trillion, which is Fibonacci 1618, $2.5 trillion total market cap of altcoins, which is, bro, you cannot even imagine what will happen to our altcoin. It's from here another 3, 4, 5x only the top 100 altcoins. But what happened with the top 2 to top 3, top 500 altcoins? Some of them will go 10x, some of them 50, 100x. So it will go crazy. We see here Kusama. We are getting here an alert. So Kusama is also soon ready for pump, which is very nice. There are some altcoins. I can do another video, especially only on altcoins. If you want me to do so, write me down below, because we have here, for example, XRP breaking the all-time on the monthly, the all-time high, which could lead XRP to $2 in the near future, in the immediate short term even. If you want me to speak about it, tell me. We have here another quick indicator, which is the heat map on Bitcoin, and we see here we have a lot of liquidity at 100k, which we already know because we watched this chart. But you see they grabbed already the liquidity here down below at 90k, so there's not much more left, much more to the upside. So the probability that we are going up to 100k is much more likely in the next days than that we are dropping to 70k, which is still there, but the upside is much higher. In 2 days or 3 days we have new moon, and near to the new moon we see dump. And the question is, this dump which we saw, which was already nearly a 10% dump, here you see it was 8.5% dump. Was this the new moon dump already? Because if we're heading to new moon, we see dump. If you're heading to full moon, we see pump usually. So was this dump? Is this dump over or not? This we will see in case we are breaking again 96k. Then we know, okay, we're heading back to 100k or higher. Or if we're getting rejected and falling down to 90k or lower, then we know, okay, we see still more dump, heading to full moon, heading to new moon. First is new moon. On the 15th December is again full moon. So I expecting, as I said, that we see further pump. As long as we're staying in the symmetrical triangle, altcoins will pump. As soon as we're breaking here 90k, this will be very dangerous. As long as we're not breaking 90k, we still see altcoins. We will still see altcoins pumping. Thank you everyone for watching. I kiss you and see you later. Mwah.